This year I decided to practice and get better at building. So where else better than to build something in real life? Last episode I built a little street from Guanajuato, Mexico. And in this episode we're traveling southeast to Guatemala and building a place called Antigua. And just like Guanajuato, there are really nice buildings and a fancy little archway building. So without further ado, let's get started. So just like in the other video, I am going off of reference pictures. So we're just going to try to get the outline of what we can. And if anything, I've learned to actually outline where the sidewalk's going to be. This is going to be the width of the road. And then we'll have more buildings on the side. I think this place in Guanajuato, Mexico is really well known. So I'm going to try to find it on Google Maps and see if I can get a better look at the area. And I'll show you guys references on what I'm talking about as I go. You know, looking at this is going to be longer than the streets of Guanajuato. So let me finish getting the outlines and we'll be right back. So I went ahead and got the outline done, which is this is one building with the archway here. This is another building. That's another building. That what is that? Crimson? That crimson's another building, and that's another building as well. And this strip of emptiness here is one gigantic building that I've yet to figure out how to do, which I'm thinking is going to be the main challenge for this build. So with our main outline minus the big gigantic building that's missing done, we're going to continue on and get the road done with a little bit of world edit, of course. Just like that, we have a straight road along with our sidewalk in place, and all we have to do is every single building. Should be fun. So first of all, I want to start off with whatever's on this side of the archway, which would be these buildings. This door has a trim around it, and I want to see, I wonder if I can... That's good. Was it a window? No. I messed up. You guys didn't even tell me. What the heck? What the heck, guys? So I think we got the height that we're looking for. Now, on the top, there seems to be a trim of white. So if we do that with quartz, there we go. Oh, we got to do the roofing. Next up, we need the archway. This should definitely be fun. From the looks of it, it goes up a little bit, like I'd say little bit past midway. How's that? I think it can go higher. How is that? I think we're getting somewhere. Actually, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And just like that, that's part one of the archway done. So there's that. Now we need the clock tower part of it. And actually we need that center part. Yeah, that's a nice clock. I like it. No, that dome could be better. We'll come back to that dome later. Okay, so now we just got to do this side here, which is basically the same way that we did that side, which is going off of the references on Google Maps. So I'm going to go ahead and do this whole side, and then we can start on this side, which I still have no idea how we're going to do. And just like that, we finish all the buildings in their rawest form. Apparently not. And by rawest, I mean they're just not textured. They're just straight up the plain as they can be. Because I'm technically not done. Here, along this whole entire side, is a really long building. And this is the building that I'm talking about. I labeled some of the main gates that are around the building. And it looks like it's just a wall. I just gotta figure out how to texture that wall to look like how it does in the image. Kind of. Ish. So we're gonna start with what we got and try to work our way to complete this structure. So here would be gate number 1. So we're gonna go like so. Ooh, wait, I wonder if we do this. If we put blocks behind walls, we get this little pop-up texture, which kind of resembles what it looks like in the gate. We just can't do it here. This is gonna be hard. You know what we could do? Make this look like chipped paint. In some messing around and building later, we ended up having this kind of thing going on. This by far is the hardest building out of all of these, and we're not even done texturing the other ones, but this by far is the hardest one that I've done. But although it was hard, I'm kind of proud in how it turned out. There's only so much you can do with Minecraft blocks and a certain amount of texture that you can get in with this much working space, and what I was able to manage, I like it. And now with that structured in, we can texture everything that needs to be textured. Alrighty, and just like that, we got everything that we wanted textured. We got all, well, these buildings and that weren't textured, but we added a line going across onto the archway as it shows in the picture. We also got the building that we struggled to do with brick and all the different types of blocks, which turned out nice. We got some orange terracotta along with our acacia to make it not seem just as a flat structure. With our light blue structures over there and this one over here, we got our light blue concrete powder as well as our light blue wool mixed with some brick wall to make it look like some of the paints got chipped. We did the same chip paint technique over here with our red building. And of course, the last one would be this one. So I went ahead and turned on the shaders, and I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised on how it looks. It doesn't look that bad. Let's see if we can recreate some of the reference shots that we got with something like this along the lines. Then there's this one here. But just like that, we built a real life street from Guatemala. That is all the time I have for today. And if you guys did enjoy the video and watching my thought process of building Antigua, Guatemala, check out this video of me building Guanajuato, Mexico, where I also build it off of references. And without further ado, see you later.